Welcome to Focus Garage. Onder is here. We're in my garage. We're going to do a little bit of a garage update and also surprise Mike. So, without further ado, let's see what's going on. Well, this is it, guys. This is the garage update. I just purchased a 2014 Yamaha R1. Unlike Mike, I don't get rid of my bikes. So, there's my second bike there, and there's my first bike, which was a $500 bike. We had a video about it like 2 years ago, and here's my Focus ST still hanging around there. But anyway, let's talk about this bike. So I purchased this bike in the morning, and then I went to bike show with Mike, and after the bike show we actually went and purchased his bike. So technically I purchased my bike beforehand. It just took me a while to get the video out and get this bike into the garage. Enough about what's happened. Well, let's go take a look at the bike, around the bike. So this is the one with the Crossplane engine. So it makes about 180 horsepower and 76 pounds of torque. It is a different engine than the 2015 and up model. So those engines makes about 200 horsepower. I think there are some internal difference as well. So this bike also has riding modes and has traction control as well. There are 7 levels of it. This bike only has 2,500 miles on it, so it's pretty brand new looking bike. There's not much going on with it. It had a stock exhaust. I replaced it as soon as I got this bike. Did not do a video about it. Sorry, but I will do a startup video for you guys so you guys can hear how it sounds. So my things, I'm looking at a CBR 600 RR or a Gixxer 750. So he has no idea that I got this. To be honest, I was not planning on buying this bike at all. R1 was not on my radar whatsoever. I mean, I do wanted to get an R1 at one point, but I didn't think it was going to be this year. I was thinking maybe like a couple more years down the road. There is so many cool bikes out there that I want to purchase, and I still want to purchase a CBR 600 RR. I'm specifically looking at 07, 08, so that's the year that I would get. Anyway, this popped up. It was such a low miles, and I kind of talked to the guy and dropped the price a little bit, and we haggled, and at the end of the day I ended up with an R1. I paid less than $7,000 for it, which at the time was a great deal. I don't know if it's going to be a good deal when it comes summertime. There might be a better deal out there, but at the time being, this was the cheapest R1 in my area with 2,000 miles on it. So what's going to happen to this bike is I already put the exhaust, so that's a giveaway. And it has a tail tidy, so I do need to get a tail light with the integrated turn signals because I don't want pumpkins or any other cheap LED stuff, so that's going to be gone. And also needs tires, especially the rear tire. I don't think I'm going to replace the front one. I'll just get OEM. This is an OEM tire, so it's like, time to change that. And that's it. I'm not going to really do much to it. It does have integrated turn signals. I mean, a flash mounted turn signals up front. So I will get LED headlight here to match the LED over here. I mean, I'm just going to keep this bike stock. Not like the FZ1. That bike is like anything that you could possibly think of that you can do with that bike was done to that. And I just want to keep this bike very simple. I do love the red color. I didn't think I was going to like the red color because you can tell I am very interested in blue color. My first Yamaha was a red, so I don't know. Might be a trend here with the Yamaha for me. And I was very happy with that Yamaha. It was such a cool bike. I am going to get that bike going again. I just lost interest with my SV650, which was another cool bike. And if you're a beginner rider, that could be your first bike. I mean, as long as you respect the, throttle. I mean, it does make a lot of torque. So, but it's such a cool bike. Anyway, let's get back to this. I can't wait to ride it. Unfortunately, it's cold outside, so we can't really go out. And this is as far as I can do for you guys. But there are other bikes that I want to get, like another Honda would be a VFR, which is like the 4-cylinder V4, engine. That sounds like a V8. This one also sounds like a V8 and on low RPM, so kind of have that satisfaction going on for me. But oh man, such a cool machine. Yeah, I'll have a video for the taillight. I'll show you guys how to do it. It is a really cool taillight that I got. I won't spoil the video so you guys can check it out. It will probably go out soon as well. Since there's not much going on currently, I'm just in the garage working, putting all the parts that I purchase to my projects. We're gonna get that going as well. I have a lot of parts for this car, but man, yeah, this is what Mike will be seeing when we start riding. Well, sorry. This is what Mike will be looking at when we start riding. That's right. This is a faster. It does weigh about 450 pounds, which is same as my SV650. I am thinking about putting a comfier seat because I am not going to track this bike. If I'm going to track a bike, it would be the SV650 because it's more like my skill set. This would be, I would commute with this. Doesn't have that much of an aggressive riding position compared to the new one. And also R6, for some reason, it's very aggressive. I don't understand why, but I can commute with this and do a long rides, like 3-4 hours of that's my long ride. So if I get a comfy seat, I might need to lower the bike just because I won't be able to touch the ground whatsoever. I'm barely touching it right now, which is same as that one. I keep referring to that bike over there, even though these are completely different bikes. But yeah, that's like when it comes to size and all that stuff, that's my comparison because I was comfy on the SV650, so I want to be comfy on this. I don't think with the riding position I will be as comfy as that, but I will get there. So that oil spot is from the Audi project that we have. That car needs a lot of things again, so it's an old German car, but this bike is very clean. There's nothing really wrong with this bike, and I'm very surprised the deal that I got. So I like to keep my bikes very simple, not much modification. So like a slip-on and a couple of LED lights and all that stuff. That's it. That's my modifications. I don't really like doing like tuning and all that stuff on a bike because it's a naturally aspirated engine, so you're not going to gain much. But again, like 5 horsepower on a bike is so much different than a car. So I don't know. I probably won't tune this bike at all because 180 horsepower is plenty for me. But who knows? When you start going fast, you just want more. Well, I'm going to wrap up this video. I talked a lot and show you guys not much action here, but coming up we will have riding videos and a bunch of cool other videos about this bike. As far as the SB650 goes, it would probably become my fiance's daily bike during the summertime, so she wants to start riding a bike, so that would be her bike, but that bike is not going anywhere. And then the Yamaha Virago will get some love there are some packages for it right there. So, and then of course the Focus. I'll start driving this car when the weather is nice. But yeah, that's it. That's all I have for you guys as an update. This is the biggest update I have. If you guys have any questions about the Yamaha R1 or any of the vehicles that we have in our fleet, leave a comment below. And also you can reach us at Facebook and Instagram as well. We're pretty good at responding back. Oh man, such a beautiful bike. I'll start up for you guys. I'll start up. Let's hope we're not in gear. I hope you guys know what I'm talking about, that V8 growl. I hope you guys were able to hear it. Such a cool thing. Man. It's a lot louder than my SV650. But anyway.